Well, I think at a high level, the thing to remember here is that constraints create creativity. Or, to not use the same word twice, constraints yields creativity. The more constraints there are, the more creative you get with your story.
Why does it look like a 5-year-old's done it? Okay, so that's it. We have reached the end of another competition at Collective. And yeah, you guys have come out in full force again. It's mental, absolutely mental. This competition was about telling us your forgotten projects and your forgotten stories. But within that, it's the creative challenge of trying to tell that story within 60 seconds in your own way, keeping it interesting and still captivating for a viewer to watch. That's really hard to do. But yet again, the Collective community just slayed it. Slayed it? And yeah, we've loved hearing your stories, so let's take a look. Britt Johnson! So yeah, the winner of this one really did stand out to me. I wasn't judging it or anything. Obviously this was Colin Smith's choice. But how Kyan used his voice mixed with the music to tell his story, mixed with the bits of humor and also eccentricity. Is that a word? Just kind of being real. Yeah, I like that. It just kind of gave me a feeling watching it. And that's kind of the golden egg, chicken, I don't know. Golden goose. Golden goose. I actually think we should roll Kyan's film in full because it's only 60 seconds. So let's. Because I think you need to see it. Let's play it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats for An Orange Englishman in New York. How did I end up in the middle of Brooklyn, half naked, covered in orange paint, getting shouted at by a local who wanted to register their complaint? I spent every penny I had to shoot the video on an RE Alexa, then had to get my face retouched because have you seen the HD texture? There were 15 models, a rented house, a crew, a caterer, a stylist, Jesus, to film me eating jelly with hot sauce on. I thought I was genius. 4 years later, I still haven't released it. That's when it all became clear. It's not about the budget, it's about the strength of an idea. Now I create my videos on my own with a couple of GoPros, or with a friend with a borrowed lens, time, and a whole lot of mojo. I learned that anything is possible if you can dream it in your mind. Now I'm hungry for the next masterpiece to store on my LaCie hard drive. I said, I'm hungry for the next masterpiece to store on my LaCie hard drive. Got a few seconds left, so the end.
Wasn't that cool? That was kind of strange. You can really tell that he's being himself, he's being original in the way that he's delivering the story with the singing and the, well, what is it, singing, talking, rhyming? I don't know. I didn't see one other entry that was like that, and that's gonna stand out. Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. A little jealous. Wish I could do stuff like that. Anyway, he doesn't know he's won yet, so this is the nerve-wracking bit. I don't know why I find it so nerve-wracking. It's just exciting. No, it's good. Let's do it. Thanks for jumping on the call.
Pleasure.
We're just doing some social content and stuff, and we're talking to a few creators about films for the Found Footage Challenge. So we just got like a few questions, and we're recording the call, so we're just going to be putting stuff out on social. Yeah.
So with this, you know, again, my whole thing is I want to make things that are ordinary, extraordinary. So I'm like, if I'm going to narrate this, I'm going to narrate it in poetry, and I'm going to have, you know, and it's going to be a bit funny, and it's going to have some singing in it, you know, and if I'm going to show footage, I'm going to project it onto my body, and I'm going to combine that and try and have some mixed media in there. It's just like, that's my thing, is like, how can I make something ordinary just go a bit further?
So I really enjoyed as well how much you followed an Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 structure. I mean, the hook in the beginning, you can tell you value it so much when it opens up and says, you know, how did I end up half naked, covered in orange paint? And, you know, from a viewer standpoint, I was ready. I was like, okay, go on. Like, really good hook, which is so important to have, even if it's a 1-minute video.
And it really is just more about your time and your creativity, and you can literally make anything. Like, technology is at the place now where it's like you can do so much with so little. So I hope people take that away from it, that like you don't need, although it helps to have, you know, more stuff, and then you can push the boundaries of those things. It's like, push the boundaries of what you have to begin with, you know. It's accessible for everybody, you know.
That's amazing. I think that's all the questions I have. You guys have any other questions?
No, that was really good. Really good.
Yeah, I think with that, we just wanted to let you know that you are the winner of the Found Footage Challenge.
Oh my! Oh my God! Oh, that is mean. That's like a weird X Factor thing.
I was about to ask you if you could do a drum roll, and then I was going to tell you, but I'm glad Colin just told you, because that was going on way too long.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm genuinely in absolute shock.
Oh, well, yeah, well done, man. It was yeah.
I know. I feel like we need more. We need like canned applause or something.
Yeah. I usually have a confetti cannon or something, but
yeah.
And really,
it's amazing, man. When I mean, like, you really put yourself out there. You made a really incredible film that had a great message, and I think you just went above and beyond. And everything you said on this call just like really solidified to me why you should win this gear, and why, like, hopefully we can be a small step in progressing you a little bit, pushing you towards your dreams as an artist, because you have a lot of creativity in you, and it definitely needs to be shared with the world. So,
honestly, thank you so much. That means so much to me. It really does. It really does.
well, there you go, eh? Another competition over. Another chunk of creativity out in the world. Sounds so cheesy. One of the coolest things about this competition that we found is, come closer, is that just from looking through old hard drives, it's actually reignited a bunch of old projects.
It's time to finally tell the story of these forgotten architects.
Which wasn't really the main purpose, but that's kind of what has happened, which is great. Which just goes to show, no matter what failures there are in a project, no matter what happens, we just need to keep making and keep creating. That's what this community is about, and that's what literally thousands of you have done. So well done, and don't ever stop.